Ready or not, winter is giving way to spring because the Twins are heading back to Florida. Spring training, and the Twins get game on attention with lefty Glen Perkins. The Swarm are serious, and they're showing it. We're recapping one memorable game and talking team potential with a high-scoring rookie. Kevin Love is hot on and off the court. He's after your coat. And Chef C is back in the house. Steak and sushi on his mind. It's all ahead. It's Super Bowl Sunday. It's Game On. In the heart of Minneapolis, you found us. Game On, powered by 7 Steakhouse Sushi, Ultra Lounge, and Sky Bar. Downtown's ultimate event destination where every seat is the best seat in the house. And hello again, glad you found us. Rod Simons, Game On TV, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. We all know what this day is about. It's about food, it's about gatherings, it's about parties, about having a good time and picking your team. And which team did you pick? I'll tell you my prognostication in just a couple of minutes, but we have a lot to talk about other than football today to fill your plate. And as you know, we always start Game On by the numbers. And when you look at the numbers, yes, Super Bowl Sunday it is. I'm taking the Giants in Indianapolis over the Patriots. Groundhog, what groundhog? Spring training is here. Wolves are home for 9 of their 15 games in February. And the Vikings prepare for next, selecting third in the NFL draft. That's at the end of April. Delighted to start this Super Bowl Sunday with the man, the left-hander, Glen Perkins in the house. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Nice to have you back.
It's good to be back. It's been a while.
It has. Show 3, and now
if I remember right, about 64 episodes. So.
Very, very good. Very good. You know, the one thing that I have, by the way, congratulations on your new contract.
Thank you.
It is so cool to have you locked up and excited for the new year. The new season, you don't have any injuries to worry about. It's all business, and you guys have your work kind of cut out for you.
We do. You know what? I mean, everyone knows it was a struggle last year, and you know, so we're going to do what we can this year to kind of overcome that. And I think we got a lot of people that we need to prove wrong, and I think that internally we have a lot to prove to ourselves because we went into that season thinking we were going to win the division.
Well, a lot of us do.
And so I mean that. We want to prove it to the fans. We want to prove it to the front office, the people that make the decisions and trusted us. But at the same time, at the big league level in this game, you're doing it for yourself. You got to prove to yourself that you can cut it. And I think there's a lot of guys that want to go out there this year and prove that they can cut it.
I was talking to a lot of players during Twins Fest, and one of the things that fascinated me was how almost everyone said, everybody's talking about Detroit, they're talking about Chicago, they're talking about everybody but us. And that kind of helps you run a little bit under the radar. Does it take some of the pressure off?
Yeah, I mean, you're under the radar, but no. I mean, no, we had expectations going into last year, but Our expectations going into this year are just the same. I mean, our expectations of ourselves as a team don't change from year to year. I mean, every year, if we didn't think we were going to win this year, we're not going to show up. I mean, if you don't think you're going to win, there's no point in going. You're not doing it for anything other than the pride of winning and being a team. And you're not going to do that stuff if you don't believe in it. And so whether they think we're going to finish first or last, in reality, it doesn't matter.
For Pete's sake, it would help to stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the key. And that was our downfall last year was just guys. We couldn't keep anyone on the field, and I think it's just really hard. You hate to make excuses, but it's hard to make up that much ground. I mean, you're losing. We didn't lose 1 or 2 guys. We didn't just lose. Everyone talks about getting Morneau and Maurer healthy. We didn't just lose those 2 guys. We lost everybody at one time or another. And I mean, granted, we need those 2 guys more than we need anyone else, but you still need, we needed the Kubels. We needed, Denard and all these guys that missed time. And it was a barrage, and it's hard to overcome.
When you look at this roster, do you guys have a pretty good feeling amongst yourselves that you can do what you want to do, what your goals are?
I think so. I mean, I think that, we have a good balance, throughout the lineup. I think there's some speed with obviously with Denard and Ben and Alexi. And there's some guys that can hit the ball. We don't have the most power, but at the same time, the power doesn't really play at target field. I think Morney and Maurer are fine hitting doubles in the gap, and Morney will turn on some balls in that. But I think we got a good balance there, and we got some veteran guys. I got a chance to work out with Marquis when he was here over the weekend, and you talk about a guy with drive and determination. He's like Carl Jr. And Carl obviously, where he was 4 years ago, he's got some determination and he wants to go out there and prove himself. And I think Jason's the same way. I was very impressed, with him as a person, and glad I got a chance to see him and play catch with him and watch him throw, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
No snow on the field, was there?
No, it looked like it. They got the white tarp there, but we went over to the U over there, and I brought Carl and Jason over there, and we threw the football around a little bit and threw the baseball around too, and it was good to kind of reconnect and meet Jason. I was excited to meet him, veteran guy, and he's going to be a big part of the team.
Number 15's in the house. We got more only here on Game On. Don't forget, you can stay connected and catch up with us at our site, GameOnTVMN.com. Great blogs, all right there for you. All our shows are right on the site too, and we link you to our Viking partner site, purplepride.org. Check us out, please. GameOnTVMN.com. Time now for fans to sound off in Voice of the Fan, brought to us by purplepride.org. What do you think the Vikings should do with that first pick?
Either take Blackman or Khalil.
Not trade it.
It's a sticky subject, but I'll go with Blackman or Khalil.
From fans to what's next, number 15, talking his favorite hobby. It's on deck on Game On.
Hey, Dave, we're out of Bud Light. Oh, good thing I just downloaded this app. Here we go.
It's the sure sign of a good time. Just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Nice app.
I gotta get a new phone.
Are you looking for some great entertainment at an affordable price? The Timberwolves Meal Deal is a great way to save money and see great NBA action. For just $20, you get an $18 ticket, a hot dog, chips, and a small Pepsi. Don't miss your chance to see Kevin Love, Michael Beasley, Derek Williams, and Ricky Rubio battle some of the NBA's best. For the Timberwolves schedule and to purchase tickets, go to Timberwolves.com. The Minnesota Timberwolves. United we run.
Being creative is who we are.
At Wallingberg and Deeply, families are our passion. We help create new families.
This combination of experience, passion, and creativity allows us to fully represent individuals in family court crises.
Wallingberg and Deeply believes in families. We will listen, counsel, and advocate for you. Wallingberg and Deeply, the premier family law firm of Minnesota.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. Rod, number 15, Glen Perkins in the house. Who are you picking on the Super Bowl later today?
You know what? I like the Patriots. I don't know. You know, I know what happened last time these two teams played, and man alive, the Giants just keep winning, and it seems like they sneak in. They did the same thing a couple years ago. They sneak in, and then they turn into the best team in football. And I mean, they've really haven't had a whole lot of trouble with the teams they've played. I mean, you know, they've had some close games, but it seems, you know, that they pretty much have dominated throughout the playoffs. And you know, but I like I think, you know, the key to that game is probably Gronkowski, and if he's there and healthy and can play, and no one ever knows, especially with Belichick. But you know, especially going up to the Super Bowl, they're not going to say, oh yeah, he's in or he's out. So
yeah, it's going to be a fun game.
He starts, they win. He doesn't start. I don't see him doing a whole lot against that defense.
Yeah. You may not know this at home. You are a true Minnesotan. He chooses to live here. Glen and his family choose to live here during the winter when a lot of players go away. But it's been driving you crazy because we haven't really had your kind of winter.
No. You know what?
You're hunting and fishing.
It's frustrating because we had just moved to a house on a lake. So I was excited to ice fish. I was excited to, we had a bigger driveway, so I got a plow, like a Polaris Ranger with a plow. I was excited to plow the driveway. And we haven't had any of that. I mean, it's last year I was shoveling and we had 40 inches of snow in 8 days, you know, in December, and shoveled it all. And this year I get a plow. I'm thinking this is gonna be great. I get to go ice fishing. And up until 2 weeks ago, the water was open, and you know, we obviously haven't had any snow, even plowable snow. So it's been frustrating, yeah. You know, but at the same time, it's one of those next year, if it's 10 below zero for 2 weeks in a row, you're thinking, man alive, I wish it was 50 right now.
Yeah, your lovely wife Alicia sent us pictures of you hunting, and I told you about that. You said, I haven't done any hunting this year.
No, you know what? And I sadly, you know, I didn't. It's right next to baseball and hanging out with my family. I mean, hunting is a big part of my life, and you know, we built a house, and I participated in that, so I didn't get a chance really to go hunting this year, which is okay. Yeah. You know, I mean, there's other things that took precedent, and you know, I actually have a great trip planned next year with my father-in-law, so we'll be able to go and do that, and I think he didn't even know about that. So if he sees this, I'm gonna have to tell him not to watch on this thing. So
Very nice. Very nice.
I'll have to give him a heads up. But we're gonna go next year, and we'll have a good time there, and kind of get back into it.
So you're going to miss guys like Slowey and Kadire and Nathan. That's the thing about your business. The rosters in baseball and football turn over so quickly.
It's been tough, and really, since I got called up, our roster didn't turn over.
Right.
I had guys, like when I got called up in 2006, it was Crane, Guerrero, Nathan in the bullpen.
Yeah.
And they were all there. All three of them were there all the way through 2010. I grew really close to those guys, and then even closer with Nathan last year. And then I think of all the guys, that moved on. That was a tough one for me because he was kind of there this year. I was coming back from being injured, being in the minor leagues.
Right.
He was coming back from Tommy John, and so we were kind of on the same program. We went on the DL at the same time. We threw together every day. We did everything together on the road, and that was tough. And another one is Cuddy. Team leader kind of guy, and a guy that I really got to know better last year, being around the whole year. And I obviously both those guys I wish nothing but the best. And Slowey was my best friend, is my best friend in baseball and in life, really. So that's tough, and it kind of all happened in the last 2 years here. But you learn that you got to move on. You can't really worry about that, and I got to worry about what I'm doing and being able to to help my family, and that's the most important thing. And they got these cell phones these days, so I can talk on that and
they
stay
do.
in touch. So.
They do, and there's hunting later on in the season.
Yeah,
Slowly
yep.
get in back too.
Yeah, so we'll make it work.
We have more ahead for you. We're going to break into the kitchen with Chef C and number 15. It's next. It's Game On. Don't forget, we'd love to have you join us for a live Game On taping here at 7 downtown. Check our website for all the up-to-date guest lists. D. Will's going to be here, Carl Eller, Antoine Winfield, and so much more. You can stay in touch with us via Facebook, Twitter. All our shows are on iTunes too. It's Game On TV. Fans are back. Voice of the Fan brought to us by purplepride.org.
Experience, yeah, that'd be nice. Veteran, definitely. Yeah.
So you would trade for the pick?
Sure, why not?
From fans to food, the chef's on deck with Glen. Let's see what kind of heat Chef C is bringing next.
Ever feel like you're missing out on mobile internet because smartphone plans cost too much? T-Mobile's here to help. With America's largest 4G network, Facebook, gaming, entertainment, T-Mobile gives you all this for just $49.99.
Introducing T-Mobile's best plan ever. Unlimited data, talk, and text. 2 lines, just $49.99 each for a limited time. From America's largest 4G network.
T-Mobile.
Check out our latest 4G smartphones like the HTC Sensation and the MyTouch 4G Slide.
7 is the ultimate fine dining and entertainment destination. There's 3 levels of distinct and unforgettable experiences ahead. 7 is the winner of the prestigious Open Table Diner's Choice Award. It's memorable. You'll never forget 7's 5-star steakhouse, 7's award-winning menu. 7 Sushi is not only unique, but unrivaled. And 7's view is sweeping and magnificent year-round. 7 offers catering, the ease of front door valet, and unforgettable service. It's 7, downtown Minneapolis, your ultimate event destination.
Twin City Wireless doesn't care about our competitors. We care about you, the customer. We care that you get the best prices. Plans starting at $40 a month, unlimited text, talk, international text, and internet.
Twin Cities Wireless carries all the latest models of phones and accessories and handles all service providers.
At Twin City Wireless, your problem is our problem. Twin City Wireless now has 2 locations, Brooklyn Center and Northeast Minneapolis. Twin City Wireless is not just business, it's personal.
Truly my favorite segment, Cooking with Chef C. Colin Murray right here, Glen Perkins. You love this. You're a hunter. You love sushi. You love the steak.
You know what? There's nothing better than beef. I cook. I have a smoker at home. I cook. Brisket.
Yeah.
I love doing pulled pork too, but a good brisket, salt and pepper, and about 10 hours, and there's not a whole lot better except really this right here.
Excuse me for reaching. Tell us about it.
Oh, like I've said before, this is the ultimate steak here in town. We do a wet age, 35 days. You can see it just melts in your mouth. You don't even really need a knife. You can cut it with a fork. This one here is a porterhouse. So you actually have a strip on one side, and then you have the tenderloin on the other side. Yeah. It's cooked at 1800 degrees, salt, pepper, It's just a fast, hard cook that gets a nice sear on the outside. You get all that flavor developed.
How long does it take to cook?
About 6 to 8 minutes, at a mid-rare.
Yeah.
And then about 5 minutes every time over that.
Jeepers.
So, I mean, it cooks fast. And we have one of our signature items, too, is our baked potato. So this thing's a serious potato. We get the real big ones in. We slow roast them. A little sea salt on the outside. Stuff it full of bacon.
Look at that.
Cheese, sour cream. Really
Training table. That's no
for
joke right there.
That's right.
We need to get this for spring training.
That's exactly right. Tell us about the sushi.
So the sushi, we have our 7 roll, which is right out here. This is shrimp tempura, and then it's got a tuna on the outside, kind of a kabiyaki sauce, which is like a sweet eel sauce, and a little bit of Japanese mayo, and then we have our spicy tuna roll. So this is sashimi grade tuna. We just dice it up, add a little bit of chili oils to it, and let it go.
Now, Lefty, you like all this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say right now, honestly. I ate dinner, and I mean, you come here, and my gosh, I mean, I'm hungry all over.
Well, the pitcher gives it a thumbs up, correct? Indeed.
Can't talk, so
Perfect.
thumbs up.
Chef C, outstanding work. Thank you very, very much.
Appreciate it.
Come see the man here at 7. Ask for Chef C. He'll come out and say hello to you, won't you?
Definitely will.
Nice stuff. Only here on Game On. Time now for the Wheels of Thunder week ahead. The Wolves get Sacramento on the 7th. Spring training 18 days away for the Twins. The NFL draft at the end of April, and the Wild get Vancouver on the 9th. The Swarm get Edmonton on the 10th. Gopher hockey at Denver. Men's basketball against Wisconsin on the 9th, and the women get Nebraska on the 13th. On the Wheels of Thunder radar, Hill City, they're racing on the 25th of February. The Amsoil Snowcross Championships in Fargo, and the ERX Nationals in Elk River. 7 events. You go to Lion King through February 12th. Start and end your night right here. Ultra Lounge Fridays start at 9. 7 Saturdays at 9 as well. And Valentine's Day reservations, not many left. Book them here. That is your Wheels of Thunder week ahead. Fans always have a voice on Game On. Voice of the Fan brought to us by purplepride.org.
I don't know. They got to get a good running back. You just don't know what's going to happen with Peterson. So, maybe invest in a sleeper pick. So you never know, you might need him in a year or two.
So you'd hold on to it, not trade it?
Yeah, correct. They need all the help they can get. So.
From fans to the swinging Swarm, high-scoring Corbyn Tao is next on Game On.
We don't play lacrosse for the money,
the fame,
or the perks. We play lacrosse for the brotherhood, the thrill,
the love of the game.
We are your Minnesota Swarm.
And we are ready to work.
Cheer on your Minnesota Swarm twice in one weekend as they face the Edmonton Rush Friday, February 10th at 7:30 p.m. and the Rochester Nighthawks Sunday, February 12th at 2 p.m. on Treasure Island Field at Xcel Energy Center. Reserve your seats now at mnswarm.com.
Dale. Yo quiero estar contigo. Tú quieres estar conmigo. Dale, cosa rica. Trae tu amiguita. Yo quiero estar contigo.
Get the party started. Dale. Pitbull together with Bud Light. Here we go.
Ford-Bid.com. New online auctions and inventory running weekly at Ford-Bid.com.
Liquidation for Minnesota businesses.
Vehicle auctions at Ford-Bid.com.
Office equipment auctions at Ford-Bid.com.
Marine and boating auctions at Ford-Bid.com.
Always looking for consignments. Contact Jeff at Ford-Bid.com.
Don't get lost in those huge international sites.
Keep it local. Keep it easy at Ford-Bid.com.
New online auctions and inventory running weekly at Ford-Bid.com.
And this is our superstar of the week. It's Corbyn Tao of the Minnesota Swarm. Great to have you with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Nice to have you here. You grew up on the West Coast, but you have a lot of Minnesotan in you. And I'm talking specifically about that game about a week ago against Buffalo when everything went nuts right before halftime. What the heck happened?
Yeah, that was pretty intense. A lot of anger and aggression going on throughout the game, and tempers were kind of flying at that point. And,
yeah.
I guess Buffalo needed to respond somehow, so that was our answer.
So they basically cold cock one of the Swarm members, and you guys, everybody is off the bench. It's just a Donnybrook.
Yeah, definitely is at that point. And we got no specific tough guys on the team, but we want to emphasize the team toughness that we really focus on and make sure we support each other.
And Buffalo's kind of had their way with Minnesota in the past, but they were going to come in and push you guys around on your home opener.
Yeah, definitely not on the home opener. I know I'm new to the team, but I definitely feel that team camaraderie and that pride in having that home court advantage.
Yeah, it's great, and you look great. I mean, no bumps or bruises, days
No,
after.
yeah, luckily not.
Yeah, it's like all the teeth are in place.
Yeah,
beautiful
exactly.
thing. Okay, I'm moving away from the fight in the Buffalo game. By the way, nice win.
Thank you.
And you scored your first professional hat trick.
Yes, it was.
Very sweet indeed. You are a living proof of helping your Native American friends and brothers and sisters every single week. You're working overtime to help. Tell us.
I definitely take pride in having that title, I guess, and I just it's an honor to work with Prairie Island and the Native kids there, and give back to the community. I know I did a bunch of community work in Six Nations when I played for the Arrows, and it was just an honor just to give back to the community and see how excited the kids are and how much they listen and take in your advice. It's just
do they really listen
rewarding.
to you? And stuff?
Yeah, they do actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they open ears and whatnot, and just
sweet.
It's exciting.
Is the game being picked up by the younger generation like we think it is?
Yeah, it definitely is. I can see it expanding every day, and back home lacrosse, I help Coach Miner, the younger kids as well, and there's just a bunch of teams now, and they're all willing to learn, and they come to the games and stuff in the summer league as well, and it's just exciting.
I've heard the big difference between college, of which you just left, and the pros is the speed of the game. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely accurate to say that the speed is a lot faster,
yeah.
I feel, and a lot more physical as well. And it's just good. It's just, it's nervous coming from college to playing in the pro leagues right away, but I feel I hit the ground running, and I'm pretty excited.
And you walk into a team that has been close for the last few years, so is this a situation where you actually feel that pressure coming in?
Yeah, I definitely, it's big shoes to fill, and there's definitely a lot of pressure coming in here. You feel the team camaraderie, and you just want to make sure you fit in, and you can do as much as you can to help for the team to be successful, and that's definitely a mindset that I had coming in.
If you have not seen Swarm, you are really missing out. It's fast-paced, it's great stuff. It's the only game in town, lacrosse, and you guys do it great. Here's to getting a championship.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Corbyn in the house, tough guy, rookie, first hat trick, he's still living the dream. Only here on Game On. And a special thanks to the Swarm. Each week, we take time to identify the Game On standout of the week. We call it the Dip Shop Real Deal. And this week, there's no question about it. These are not your Kurt Rambis Timberwolves. No, sir, Michael Beasley is proof. Beasley's back from injury and making the Wolves even more legit. Beasley is scoring, playing defense, showing leadership by example, and the big thing, contributing again in a very big way. Number 8 is our real deal. Taste delight awaits you. Check it out. It's the Dip Shop. That's 2 P's. DIPP Shop. thedipshop.com. And on deck, we're back to the MIAC, and we'll update some of your favorite Minnesota legends. Only here.
Ever feel like you're missing out on mobile internet because smartphone plans cost too much? T-Mobile's here to help. With America's largest 4G network, Facebook, gaming, entertainment, T-Mobile gives you all this for just $49.99.
Introducing T-Mobile's best plan ever. Unlimited data, talk, and text. 2 lines, just $49.99 each for a limited time. From America's largest 4G network.
T-Mobile.
Check out our latest 4G smartphones like the HTC Sensation and the MyTouch 4G Slide.
Hi, this is Brian Layton of GB Layton. Welcome to your Night Out TwinCities.com. We are excited to bring the newest, the most comprehensive local entertainment website to the Twin Cities and the surrounding communities. This is the most affordable way to promote your business, bar none. With a few clicks, the perfect night or day is planned. Restaurants, accommodations, nightclubs, bands, entertainment, events, specials, and more. Fast, easy, and fun. Your night out is in the palm of your hand.
Pick up the latest issue of Wheels of Thunder magazine. If it's on wheels, you'll find it in Wheels of Thunder. Full color photos of bikes, trikes, cars, trucks, and even sleds. High performance or right off the street. Mind-blowing power, speed, and custom touches. It's all in Wheels of Thunder magazine. Plus, find out about the latest races, rallies, and custom products and services in your area. Check out Wheels of Thunder on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Wheels of Thunder.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. Time now for our Super Bowl Sunday Game On update. The Twins with a rock-solid move, retiring the number of two-time World Championship manager Tom Kelly. TK Day is going to be September 8th against Cleveland. He joined 6 other Twins with this big honor. Remember, he's the Twins' all-time wins leader and brought home the '87 World Series and the 1991 title as well. Kevin Love's code drive continues. It's the 4th straight year. The Wolves all-star forward reaches out to help those in need, simply bringing new codes to any of the 8 Metro drop-off locations. The drive ends on February 17th. Get more information at timberwolves.com. The NASL champions have a new name. They're the Minnesota Stars FC, and they're back on April 7th at Mall of America Field, hosting Carolina. Tickets start at $5. It's back to Kansas City for Jared Allen, if just for the weekend. Number 69, one of the NFL elite. He'll be honored at the NFL Award Gala on March 3rd. He was voted the NFC Defensive Player of the Year. He had a league-high 22 sacks. And speaking of great defensive linemen, Purple Viva leader and Hall of Famer Carl Eller will get up close and personal with fans at AME Sports at Ridgedale Mall, February 11th. Eller doesn't do this very often, so it's a great opportunity for you to get out, get an autograph, and meet this Viking legend. All this information linked at our website, GameOnTVMN.com, and that's your Game On update. Keep up with the Wolves of the NBA with my weekly blog at Simon Says at Timberwolves.com. We stay connected to all things inside the NBA team. It's a great site, too. It's interactive, so drop me a note. It's Rod at GameOnTVMN.com, and look for a new Simon Says blog every Thursday at Timberwolves.com. Now that the calendar's turned to February, all eyes in the MIAC look to the winter playoffs. The action kicks off February 16th at the U of M, hosting the MIAC Swimming and Diving Championships. The following week, MIAC basketball and hockey playoffs begin. Men's and women basketball feature a 6-team field. Women's championship games on February 25th. The men's game the following day. MIAC hockey will feature a 5-team format on the men's and women's sides. Both championship games held March 3rd. The final winter championship will be the MIAC Indoor Track and Field. This year, the event hosted at McAllister and St. Paul, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. St. Thomas won both indoor titles last year. They're going to have stiff competition from teams all over the league. For more information on the MIAC Winter Playoffs and Championships, log on to their website, click Playoffs and Championships for all the details. And that's your MIAC Minute. Whew, busy day indeed. Time to get ready for the Super Bowl. That's all we have for you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your early Sunday morning. Don't forget to check our website for all our updates. It's GameOnTVMN.com. We'll see you back here next Sunday. Love to have you at a taping on Tuesdays, only here at Game On.